It's actually an experience coming to good share management quarters. I want to thank you very much for the. It is an awesome experience living in a place that is planned, in an environment that is planned. You can take Montessori school, and the kids can ride their bikes to class. So you probably don't need to do school runs. Ride their bike to class and ride their bike back home. It's actually an experience. Take a look at the Montessori. Hello. It is a very important topic, and it is better to start thinking of how to generate funds now than to wait to be cured of BP when you be thinking of how to solve the problems that you would have used money to solve. It's actually very important to live in a very planned environment, and it's one of the reasons and source of income that we all need to talk about. Real estate is such a vast and diverse fare that is important that you know how to plan. You can take a closer look at the environment that we're operating from, and you appreciate the fact that you need to understand why you need to live in a serene environment, and therefore ensuring that your life expectancy is high. Welcome. And if you probably want to render service, you have to be able to give. There's a Latin adage that says, minimum that quorum habet. So you don't give what you don't have. So for you to render service, you must have. And that is why a lot of lions that pay attention to just the service without paying attention to how to get the money usually runs into some difficulties. Yes. The benefit you get from Lions Club is a byproduct of your rendering service. However, we have now been privileged to share with us some of the things that we need to do to actually generate income. I was talking to a few friends and I told them, I said, there are three simple ways to earn money. And the first one is being an employee, to have a job. And that is what they taught us in school. And that is what they taught us as citizens of Nigeria. They will tell you go to school, get trained, and get a good job. So that is one of the ways. However, that is one of the difficult ways to actually earn money because you have to work for time. Then the second one is running a business. Like our Igbo brothers, a lot of them run their businesses and they also earn money. That again is another one that is also difficult because there are a lot of intricacies with running a business. The third one, which is the most powerful one, and let's talk about, is being an investor. I really find a university in Nigeria that teaches on what investment means. So you probably not blame the system. Our colonial masters never meant us to be rich, to understand how to make money. They want us to just go get skills and get to work. So it is that later part that I want to share with you today, which is investing. And being an investor takes a lot of intelligence and skills and training as well. However, there's one form of investment that does not need too much from you or from anybody to start making money, and that is investing in real estate. Investing in real estate. Just to cut a long story short, I was privileged to talk to another senior advocate of mine, and we were discussing on one of the days that the courts were closed, and he was like, he doesn't have money today. So I told him, with all the monies that they've been paying us, where is the money? He said, I just bought a big car, just built a new house and all that. So it dawned on me that no matter how rich you think you'll be, or no matter how you get in your career, on your employment, whatever, you probably be still a self-employed. And if you don't understand the metrics of money, you will always need money. So today we'll quickly just want to run through the slides and so we'll go to page 27. Page 27 quickly, which talks about the outline of topics. And the first one is, what is property investment, profiting from property, readiness check, investment roadmap, common mistakes, we can help you meet our team. I'll just do a summary. Then page 28, you have investment in property, you are earning a return on the investment. So quickly, before just going into this, I want to give you a scenario. One of the ways to quickly make money easily is actually to find yourself in one of the cadres of investing in properties. And we have 3 cadres of actually investing in properties. That's when you come to the roadmap and the readiness check. Are you really ready to start investing in properties? The first one is actually coming in as an investor to purchase a piece of property. The second one is actually to stand in as a consultant or a broker to actually help get somebody to buy a property and get paid. Then the last one is actually developing the property yourself to have rental incomes, and that is going to be passive over the years. So I want to ask, if you have a business that you've invested in, what will it take for you to actually manage the business? It will take so much from you. You need time, you need manpower, logistics and all that. But if you buy a piece of property, what does it take for you to manage that piece of property? It's just sleeping in your bed, and the next morning the property appreciates just by itself. So that is one of the key things that a lot of us miss when it comes to property investment. I'll quickly just run through a few things I want us to know today. In one of the seminars I held, I told people that there are 3 ways to get money. It's either you are lucky to probably be blessed by virtue of inheritance, or you are lucky to get a good job, or you have a good business. Then the third one is you are lucky, not just by virtue of luck as it were, but by virtue of insight, to locate a piece of property when it is untapped, tap into it, and actually wait to get the returns. A few of my friends that bought property in Lekki when Lekki was river, a lot of them were like, what are we going to do with Lekki? But those ones that got the first insight got it, and today they are better off. So, in Lion, what I encourage people to do is spending time to actually look for how to get into one of these cadres of investment in real estate. The first one would actually be to say, yes, I have a good job now and I want to start investing in real estate. Then the other one would be, I don't have a good job now, probably I don't have money, but I have friends that have money. I want to see if I could reach out to them so I could get something off what they have. Then the last one is, yes, I have money, I can start building, and over time getting rental income from those buildings. So it is very important that as Lions we understand the cadres that we're operating from, so we'll appreciate it better. I'll quickly just go through the benefits quickly. The first one is cash flow. Cash flow is explained from your rental incomes. And cash flow also occurs when you have a piece of property and you can actually just sleep. I told my friend, I said, one of the things that you can do and make money while sleeping is real estate. So you make money while sleeping, and I think it's only in real estate investment that you have that opportunity. You have a business, you have to work. So the first one is cash flow. You have rental incomes and the land appreciates itself. Then you have the appreciation, which is also a good one. Then you have leverage. It's only with real estate that you can actually leverage the bank to build on the real estate, and the real estate pays back the loan. So you don't have to kill yourself to make that happen. Then it's only also in real estate that you have a property and you say, look, I've seen a good property. And you say, okay, fine, with the certificate of occupancy of that property, you can also get a loan to purchase it for yourself. Then you have what we call forced equity. If you have a piece of property, when we came into this place, I think yesterday or so, I was looking at the apartment and I told myself, I said, look, if you could just add one or two things to the apartment that you presently occupy now, the value automatically goes up. And that's also happens when you buy bushes. Like what I told my people, my firm is actually turning bushes into cities. So if you have a bush now, somebody comes and says, ah, look at this bush, it drives past. Then you come with the inside and say, look at this bush, I'm acquiring it. Tomorrow, the person comes in and sees that you've done road, you've done bridges, you've done this, and it turns to something else. Banana land today is one of the examples I can actually give. It started from a slum and today look at what banana land is. So if you go there, you probably not able to pick a piece of property there now. So that's one of the things that we need to look at. Then the last thing I want us to look at is inflation. Does inflation actually affect real estate? Which investment, which piece of property you buy now is okay. If you buy a gold today and tomorrow you want to say, inflation and all that, how much are you buying? But if you buy a piece of real estate, whether there's inflation or there's no inflation, whatever happens, your piece of real estate keeps appreciating. So it's very important that we look at it as one of the things that we could do to earn constant income. Then the last one is, it has compound interest. By the time you start the first one, you think nothing is happening. The second one, nothing is happening. The third one, by the time you get to the fourth one, you discover that there's money everywhere. Why must I invest in Port Harcourt? I think the opportunities are just enormous. Port Harcourt is one of the cities, three largest cities in Nigeria, and it's a noise city. So it's important that when you are considering investing in real estate, you pick one of the cities page. In conclusion, let's turn to page 31. In conclusion, so certainly page 31, we just state clearly to make us understand that some are born millionaires, billionaires, but real billionaires are made. And I think the statement simply says that while a lot of people are fortunate to be born with golden spoon, they'll probably not be able to maintain it because they were not taught the ropes of growing in terms of growing their funds. But when you learn the ropes, then you become a billionaire. Then you are sure you'll be able to sustain it. I think with these few words, I want to encourage us as lions, while we walk, while we do the things that we need to do, we should find time to ensure that the source of our income, not just being an employee, not just running your business, because your business can actually have one difficulty or the other as time goes by. But find time from the excesses that you have, invest in real estate. And if you don't have excesses, then key in as consultants and actually find an opportunity in real estate and start investing. I want to thank all of you for the patience and your time, and note that the next time we meet, we will not just be addressing ourselves as lions, but as billionaires. Thank you very much. As you can see, work is going on the site, and in a short while, development will take place, will commence immediately. If you take a closer look, you'll be seeing building. There's a structure at the back already. That is a one-story building there at the back, just at the back. Let's have a view of it. Machine is working. Let's just have a view of it. It's at the back there, you see it now. So the earlier you come in and invest, the better. So you could get your plot available. You're welcome to AZ Homes. We expect to receive your calls with respect to this offer.